Yo, what's up guys, myself, more reaction videos. Today we are reacting to another video from JianHao Tan, which is called Types of Student in Every Health Class. Now as always, before the video starts, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, plus turn the notification button so you won't miss any of my future videos. Also guys, I'll be very pleased if you can recommend me some more videos or channels or any video that I haven't watched yet that you want me to react to. Be sure to put that in the comments. I will really appreciate that. It really helped me and helped this channel. Now, without further ado, let's get straight into this video.
I still can't believe what I saw. So guys, anyone gonna talk about what happened yesterday? Because I couldn't get any sleep after what I saw.
Yeah, this happened.
Just keeps replaying on my head again and again and again.
Guys,
No child should see this.
It's a beautiful thing that's happened. We should all be
Yeah,
happy
it is
that
beautiful, but also it's a fighting thing to see.
At what cost? Our innocence? Our sanity?
it's not a big deal. I mean, how bad could it be?
You were there to win this.
Yeah, and I didn't expect to be a big sister so soon.
Really?
Perhaps it was not that surprising after all. Based on my calculations and the circumference of her belly, she was due this week. It's a normal part of human reproduction.
Due this week? Should have been due for like 5 years ago.
Something like that happening in a classroom.
In this classroom, on that table. Yeah, on this table, on this squishy thing. Brother, what's that, brother? I don't know. I think it's a slime or something.
Oh, gross!
I think that's the placenta.
Santa? Santa Claus? Santa Claus?
Oh
is
my
alive.
god, why? Why are you touching that? And why is it there? Oh my god.
Alright class, settle down. In light of recent events, the school has arranged a lesson on health education, specifically the human reproduction system for
Oh,
lessons.
fine.
This lesson
Now,
will be designed
after that
to
incident,
give
now they
knowledge
decide
of
to
what
teach
you
them
need
that
to
kind of
practice
lesson now.
on your health and
They should have taught this long time
We'll be
ago.
having open discussions, and I encourage you to ask questions and participate actively. Let's create a respectful and comfortable environment where we can all learn together. Okay? But before we begin, can we have the boys and the girls separated on each side of the classroom first? Come on, get moving.
Oh, it's fine. Anything but math.
The enthusiastic.
Literally, this is so interesting. I've been waiting for this topic since forever.
Really?
I want to learn about human body and love and relationships. Or when is the right time to think about starting a family?
I think she's way ahead of herself.
This looks dull and scientific. This is worse than photosynthesis. I'm curious about the reproductive system.
Oh god.
It seems a bit technical at first, but understanding the science behind it is very important.
All the hype just for this?
What's that supposed to be?
Kevin! Brother! Brother! I mean, there's one on the board there already, lah.
We'll start with the process of human reproduction.
Wait, Miss Shirley, I have an important question to ask you. How are babies made? Because I know that chickens lay eggs
Oh,
and
God.
chicks hatch from the eggs. So does it mean that Madam Soot Bang laid an egg and a smaller Madam Soot Bang came out?
Great question, Debbie. So, first off, human reproduction system, unlike egg-laying animals, it involves internal fertilization and gestation. So, when a woman becomes pregnant, a fertilized egg is implanted in her uterus where the baby develops over time.
Fertilized eggs? So you mean we have to put fertilizer on our eggs?
Oh god. You think the
Miss
paranoid.
Shirley, and about the pregnancy thing, is it possible to get pregnant just from kissing? Or what about holding hands?
Oh yeah, this is a typical thing from like
being
from school as well, no?
What if we share his jacket? What if I borrow my boyfriend's jacket? Or if I look at him for too long?
Don't be silly, Debbie. A woman can only get pregnant when a male's sperm fertilizes a female's egg.
Yeah.
From a zygote that implants in the uterus, developing an embryo, and then a fetus during a 9 months pregnancy.
Zygote. I never knew goats could do that.
What?
Sorry.
What?
Bad habits.
That's it?
Miss Shirley, my mommy told me that when a man loves a woman, a stork will fly down and give them a baby.
Well,
A stork fly down
My
and give them a
mommy told me that when you
baby.
plant a special seed in a magical garden, it will grow into a baby. And the watermelon sticks.
No, not true.
The fairies.
You know what, Razia? I think your mom has just been telling you all this because you were too young to understand. But that is the whole point of today's lesson, is to inform and educate you properly on the human's reproduction.
So you're telling me that my mommy has been lying to me all this while?
Well,
Yes.
I guess you can say so.
Well, it's okay, because my mommy told me that she found me as a baby in the woods and she brought me home. I even have a picture of it here.
Huh? Really?
Well, silly mommy. She even told me that I was raised by goats. Silly mommy.
Wow.
See, I told you all habits.
The immature.
Alright class, so now we have the diagram of the female and the male reproductive system. For the
Oh,
female
God.
ones, we have
Oh
uterus,
man.
and then 2 fallopian tubes going to each ovaries, and then the cervix. And then here we have the male reproductive system.
Looks like, you know what it looks like?
Vincent, why are you guys laughing?
Oh no.
I mean, we all know what it looks like,
You guys should be taking notes.
You know, our love.
Should we?
Just asking
Should we be taking notes of this?
Pen? What pen? What pen is he talking about, JianHao?
Oh God.
I don't know where the pen is.
Wait,
Nice.
Here it is. The pen is between my bones.
You both one more word and off you go to the principal's office.
Why? You think the pen is over there?
The embarrassed.
Let's go into more details of the female reproductive system. So as you can see here, at the core, there are ovaries. These come in pairs and they are
Really?
actually almond-shaped organs located on either side of the uterus. The ovaries play a crucial role in reproduction by producing eggs and releasing them during the menstrual cycle. And now, for a more physical demonstration and to help you guys learn
What?
better,
What? Oh God.
Then what happens next? Tell me more, Miss Shirley.
Oh God.
Miss Shirley, this lesson, it's elementary. I already know the ins and outs of the reproductive system. I don't need to learn all this.
well, Vincent, since you're so confident, would you mind sharing on what you know with the class then?
Don't mind if I do.
Oh
So
Lord.
basically, what happens is, the door's closed first, then it's open, and then it closes, they intertwine together.
What the heck? Oh God.
Get it? Wow! That's how it happens.
I get all of that.
Which part?
Everything, except the last part. How does that helicopter fit in all this?
Funny you should ask. So basically, how a helicopter works is,
Miss Shirley, I too would like to share my knowledge about an educational video I watched.
Sure, go ahead.
You see guys, it always starts with a pizza delivery guy.
Oh my God. No.
Stop.
No.
So there's this other one with a plumber and
No.
the guy
Oh God.
is tired.
Stop.
Oh
The
God.
repairman- So there's this washing machine, it always breaks. And when people
Oh God.
No, Jiang, stop. Okay? What kind of videos have you been watching? Give me your phone.
Oh.
Jeez, Miss Shirley, talk about overreacting.
But then how does that work for this kind of class?
Get your mind out of the washing machine.
But you know what he
For
was
boys,
talking
one of the first
about.
signs of puberty is the growth of facial and body hair. You might notice hair growing on your face, chest, underarms. Afterwards, the onset of puberty continues with the enlargement of male reproductive parts, the appearance of pubic hair, followed by the growth of male reproductive parts.
No wonder I started growing hair in all those places. Is that why I smell bad after PE? Can I just blame it on puberty?
For the record, it's not just after PE.
What?
Do we have any questions?
Miss Shirley, I think Hakim needs to talk to someone.
Why? Where's Hakim?
Sister.
I don't want to forget about my puberty. Why I don't smell bad after PE? Just...
Dude, just buy a cologne or something.
Huh. I don't remember it looking like this. Let me check. No. Ah, I see the similarities. Not quite right.
How about this?
Ah, I see this one every day.
Kevin, you do know that's a diagram of a plant, right?
A plant?
Yeah.
Like a
Huh?
cactus? Like a Nefertus Holdeni?
More like a bean sprout.
Kevin has a bean sprout.
Oh,
The
wow.
plant is, huh? It's ruined.
Yeah.
So now we are going to be talking about male reproductive system. So the main functions of
Miss Shirley, can you please come to the principal's office? Thank you.
What?
Alright, students, you know what? Just give me a moment. I will be right back. I need to go to the office. Yeah. Be good, okay? Be good. Oh, Mr. Dan, hey, could you please take over my class while
Oh no!
Oh, yeah, sure, no problem.
Great, thank you. Okay,
Mr.
be good.
Dan in this
Thank you.
class.
See you.
This might not go. This might not end well.
What are we doing today? Oh, health education. Nice. So here we have the main function of the male reproductive system, right? And over here, we have the we have puberty in females. It's more prominent in their development, in their
In the organs?
In the chest, the top area.
Whiteboard? Skeleton?
Mr. Dan, please come to the principal office. Sorry, guys.
You can't say it now.
Because they need me. Denise, please carry on until Miss Shirley comes back.
Denise, you asking student about this?
Moving on, let's talk about puberty.
Miss Shirley, what was puberty like for you?
I guess it was okay, but I did take some time to get used to all the changes.
So, how do you know if someone is in love with you?
That's unrelated to today's lesson, yeah, Diana?
Technically, it is related. In the long run, how do you know if someone actually likes you or is faking it?
I mean,
What are some of the red flags that you would look out for?
I guess one of the most common red flag would be being secretive, you know, like lack of communication.
And gaslighting. He has extremely low self-esteem. He never ever apologizes. Extremely jealous. Ultra possessive.
Is this everything
Who
from?
did that to you? How could you, Janelle?
It's you, Vincent.
I'm taking notes. Is wearing
All
glasses.
that is you.
No. Oh, good. Because cleverly wore glasses too. And cleverly as well.
And me.
The uninterested.
Vicky, are you having trouble focusing in class? I know it's difficult to keep up with so many things all at once, but it's important that we learn these things as we grow older so that we stay informed.
It's not like Miss Shirley is telling me things I don't really know.
What do you mean?
Do you know how long my mom has been pregnant?
Yeah, way too
She's been
long.
talking to me about being pregnant and how she convinces me getting pregnant when I'm not ready is a bad idea. Every single day.
Every single day.
The average length of a human gestation is 280 days, from the first day of a woman's last menstrual period.
Wow.
Vicky, if you're not interested in this, we can always go back to the reproduction in plants and photosynthesis.
It's okay, carry on, Miss Shirley.
Great. So, as I was saying, so before we end the class, let's talk about consent. Because understanding consent is very important in every aspect of our lives. Consent means giving permission for something to happen or agreeing to do something. It's about making sure that everyone involved is comfortable and willing to participate. Consent must be given freely without any pressure or coercion, and it can be withdrawn at any point of time. Lastly, if you ever feel uncertain or pressured, it's always okay to say no or ask for time to think. A respectful partner or friend will definitely understand and appreciate your honesty. Now, to make sure that everyone understands consent clearly, shall we do a little role-playing exercise?
What?
Where, you know, we can practice to say no and accept rejection gracefully.
Really? A role playing about this?
JianHao.
Okay.
Ready?
And Maddie.
Volunteer.
Okay, this is gonna be interesting.
Alright, let's say JianHao, you want to ask Maddie for a kiss. And remember, you always have to ask her for consent. And Maddie, just feel free to say no, okay?
But she will say yes.
Oh, okay. So you want a kiss, Maddie?
Sure.
See?
No.
See?
In honesty, what we have learned from this demonstration was that, you know, JianHao, you did a good job. You asked Maddie for consent and yeah, you actually was being honest. So thank you for that. Yeah. Can we have another volunteer, please? You can go back now.
Is she gonna ask?
So, can we do it right now?
No,
Bruh! Bruh! I know you're desperate, but
go back
legit.
I learned
Come
a
on.
lot.
What's wrong with her?
Can we have other volunteers?
She's very
today?
desperate.
Let's see, maybe Rennie Xiang and Debbie. Yeah, okay, come on up.
Debbie? Raisa and Debbie?
No problem, Miss Shirley. I'm been told I'm quite a Casanova. So
I'm
Debbie,
surprised
are you
Ben is
okay?
not in this.
I mean, it's just role play, right?
Yeah, alright.
Raisa, what are you doing?
Is this the zygote you're talking about?
You know what, Debbie? Just guys, it's a role-playing exercise. Rennie Xiang,
What is he doing?
I need one last volunteer. Let's see who. Vincent and
Denise?
Denise, can you guys
Really?
come on up, please?
Both of these two?
Whenever you guys are ready. Okay?
No. No. No.
There we go!
No,
Reject him!
no,
Reject
no,
him!
no,
No, no,
no.
no! Absolutely no!
She's doing it all wrong.
Well, Vincent, remember you have to accept rejection gracefully, right? So what should be the correct response now?
I understand.
I accept your rejection gracefully.
Yes! There
Can
we
we
go.
kiss?
Idiot.
Vincent, go back to your seat. Role playing is over. Your seat is there. Go.
Okay, so that's the end video of types of student in every health class. So yeah, this kind of video is expected to happen because after the last video, the parents-teachers meeting, in the last scene, we saw Madam Soot Bang having labor in the classroom, which is not a good place to be while having a labor. Plus, JianHao and Vincent also witnessed the freaking birth and it's like very traumatized about it, and it's understandable. It's like when you're young, if you see something like this, then it's like you would not expect to see something like this. Like when you should like before you become an adult. So it's legit like very how you say, unfortunate that JianHao and Vincent had to experience watching that lah. So yeah, after that huge conundrum, the school finally decided to teach the student about the health class of the human reproductivity. So legit like in this kind of lesson, normally it will happen in either biology or they was put in as a special session for the student to, because this kind of lesson is not really like fitting to teach because it's kind of a bit inappropriate. So they will normally, like for me in my school, they actually have a whole special session where we will talk about how this thing will work lah. And that time it was a bit confusing and it was, how you say, not the kind of class I will like enjoy, but still like it was the kind of thing you should expect to learn during your in school, because this kind of thing already like you should know already like how it will happen, and like you must prepare like for any of like if this ever happen, then you need to like prepare when it will happen. I don't know how to say, because like this kind of lesson is not a kind of thing I like can talk about, because like it's the kind of thing that it requires two people. So now we're gonna talk about the scenes in this video. The first one, the enthusiastic scene, where we saw Maddie very like excited to learn how like the kind of relationship works. She keeps asking like how they know they like each other, how they build their relationship, how they know they're in love or something, etc, etc. She was very excited. Unfortunately, the lessons that are given are more scientific than relationship advice lah. So it's a bit like she was very disappointed that she has to learn it as a scientific way instead of like non-scientific way lah. Next one, the curious and also the paranoid, where these two is from Debbie. She was very curious on how this thing works, and then also later on she was quite paranoid because like she's a bit frightened because this will happen to her in the future lah. Well, to be honest, in the behind scene, she's already experiencing this. So I mean like for now, for this universe, she doesn't know how it works, so she's a bit curious and also a bit paranoid if like when it happens, how will she be able to like be able to adapt to it lah. So I mean like it's understandable, because like I'm just saying for myself, for the girls, when this happen, you have to be prepared, because like if you're unprepared, then like bad things can go wrong, and then like you would like not be able to handle this kind of situation. So it's important like you understand how to prepare for this kind of scenario, and that way you can be like less stress and also be able to adapt the situation. Next one, the misinformed. This one where Rainy Xiang, of course, has been misinformed by her mother about how babies are made, and he said that when a man and a woman love each other, then a stork will come down and give them a baby. Like that's also like, I also thought like, what the heck how does this happen? Especially there's a movie as well, like called The Stork, which they show like how like also they bring a baby to the family as well. Literally like, I was like, why is this a story? Why is this thing actually like exist? Because like it doesn't make sense of how this thing will happen in the reality. And like if you were carried by a bird, legit like you would definitely fall down faster than the bird can carry you. Legit like, I'm not sure how this story is like fitting for the people, but I guess it's just it's been like this already so I cannot like change it or anything. Plus he also mentioned about the seeds as well. When you planted them, then you will grow a baby. Legit like, it's a bit like, that one's a bit inappropriate. It's more related to about the how you say, the interaction. So but that one also is a bit like not like how it should go, and then he took it very seriously, and then like that's it was so dumb, and then like he has to like everything that his mom told him was a liar, and he was a bit disappointed, but then like he still like loves his mama, so that's still a nice thing. Now the next scene, the immature scene. Now this one is just saying about the Joe saying about how to say penis, because like in this family shows you cannot say, I guess they're not allowed to say the word penis, so like they had to try and make a joke about it, and there were quite good jokes about it, and I laughed quite a lot about it. So yeah, this scene is quite a funny bit to watch. Now the next scene, the embarrassed scene. Now this one, I'm not sure what Debbie was doing. I guess that when she learned about how when Miss Shirley teach them about how the human reproductive work, she was quite embarrassed about how like her body is, and then I guess that's what she was reacting to. And I'll be honest, that this thing can be true, because like sometimes in the health class they will tell you about this, and that the girls and males may be embarrassed about the information, and then like I'm not sure if any other school does this, but they will actually show a video about this, and I guess that's at that point it's also, you'll be very embarrassed about it. So legit like, if you ever in that situation, I mean like, it's okay to be embarrassed. It's life, we just have to deal with this. Next scene, the know-it-all scene. Now this one, I guess, is the person who thinks like he knows it all, and like he has like all the information already, and he can like simplify already. And legit, Vincent, of course, it's gotta be Vincent. He's just like, the way he say is like bit more like, how you say, like non-scientific so the way he does it is like, I can also understand is legit, and also like, oh my god, man, legit like some of the things he does as like some like the pogo sticks, and then like the ruler, and then some other stuff. The last thing, the helicopter, legit like, I don't even know what the helicopter means. So legit like, this scene is just so like inappropriate but also funny at the same time. Next one, the one who tries to participate. Now this one is, I was like, doesn't make sense, but I think this one shows like he's trying to share his own information about it and the way JianHao tried to share the information is a bit like also inappropriate, because like Miss Shirley like understand what he was talking about, and he's like cannot share this in the classroom or anything so, but it turns out it was like in the last scene about the washing machine, it turns out it was actually a guy who was talking about the washing machine as well. So I guess Miss Shirley was misunderstood about the situation, and then like it's really like awkward. Next one, the shock. Now this one is, I guess, like when people notice getting this information, they were like very shocked about how our body changes, about the hair, the smell, and then like certain hairs that will come out from our areas, like the face, the armpits, and then the pubic area there. So it's like, I mean like, I noticed that we gotta have hair lah, because like by the time we already saw our whole body, we noticed the hair already lah. So it's like it's not much to talk about. But then like there are some people who are very shocked about this, and then like they were like unable to adapt to the changes. So like all I can say is just go with it, bro. We just had to adapt to it and just get along with it lah. Now the next scene, the confused scene. Now this one, I guess like there are the students who are very still confused of how the human reproductive works and the puberty thing, how these things works lah. So I mean it's understandable, you're still young, you will be confused on how this thing works. But for this scene, they'll try to like make fun of Kevin because like he's like also confused on the certain pictures of like this doesn't look right, and then like they're still trying to make fun of him, and then they say about bean sprout, which I understand the joke and it's a bit rude lah. So the next scene, the awkward scene. Now this scene is I believe is where the teacher like cannot explain because like I guess they have no experience on how to say this in front of the students. So and especially where Mr. Dan had to explain it, literally like he doesn't know anything rather than PE, so I don't know how he's going to teach them about this kind of stuff lah. And especially when he go to the female part, he cannot even say it. I guess that he doesn't have experience about it, which I'm unfortunate for Mr. Dan, but also it's also funny as well lah. Now next scene, the one with personal questions. Now this one is just normal it's just a student want to ask some personal question of how these things works lah. It's like it's quite normal to have like has a student have personal question of how these things work and how to like do this kind of stuff. So there's nothing much to talk about this other than like if you have a personal question, make sure like it's a question that you really want to know. Otherwise it's like it's a bit of a waste of time lah. Next up, the uninterested. Now this thing I'm not because like in my school everyone was interested in this class. So like for the uninterested one, I guess it's already like the people who already know how these things works and they already like they're uninterested to listen to how these things works, that kind of stuff lah. Especially for Vicky, because she said like her mother always explain about the pregnant in every day at home, and I would say very unfortunate for Vicky to have to like deal with this like information all the time lah. And especially she has to deal with it for like 5 years. Legit, like it's very pity for her and I mean like she knows the information already and already like she can already teach the class about this lah thanks to her mother. So I guess it's like say it's okay to be uninterested about it, you just don't bother about it, but it's in this kind of situation it's important to at least learn what to prevent and what is the how to say the flow of how this thing works lah. Now the next and final scene, the stubborn. Now this one I was a bit like I don't understand like how this scene relates to the class. Well, apparently in the last scene they were doing kind of like role playing, and when you say role playing I was like this is not a kind of place for role playing, but apparently it's for role playing for like rejecting or accepting the situation the consent of the situation. So in the first role playing we have JianHao and Maddie, where JianHao asked Maddie if we can kiss, then legit Maddie was supposed to say no, but legit she straight away wants to say yes because she's been waiting for this day. She wants to get a kiss from JianHao. Legit like I know you're desperate, I know you're a desperate young lady, but legit like this is kind of thing you should be done in private rather than like public. I mean you can do it in public, it's a risk you want to take, but still like it's your call, man. Then the next roleplay is Rainy-san and Debbie, which is I'll be honest, it's a bit weird for this kind of combination because I thought it would be Ben, but unfortunately Ben is not here, so it has to be Rainy-san, I guess lah. So for this roleplaying it's a bit doesn't work because Rainy-san was a goat, I guess, and like it's just like the roleplay doesn't make sense lah, and like Miss Shirley just say like just call it quit, like just stop and just go back to your seat lah. And then for the final roleplay we have Denise and Vincent, where of course Vincent want to do like kiss from Denise, and immediately before even Vincent says anything, Denise says no, and yes, she should say no to Vincent at all times, like no, legit like anything that Vincent asks you or like if anything that Vincent asks Denise, she should immediately say no all the time lah. Legit like, good call Denise, legit I'm so proud of you lah. At that moment, Vincent pretend to accept the consent, but at that next moment he just straightly says like, can we kiss now? And then like, sorry, like Denise go back to the seat, and then like Michelle asks Vincent to just go back to the seat already lah. And we all think like, dude, it's over and done with, just leave already lah. And like, if you want to find another prey, just go to another place lah. Like, hey, just stop going to Denise and just like go find your next prey lah. So what I can say about this video is that this kind of like lessons is definitely important for us, because in the future we will have to be in the situation where we have human reproductivity, and it's important to know what like to prevent, and also how to like consent on whether to accept or reject the consent lah. So in this kind of scenario, it's like, I wouldn't say I would approve on this, because like in this kind of lesson is not really like you can teach like 1 year, and then like because like if you teach this in one for the whole year, it's gonna be very uncomfortable lah. So legit like, all I can say is that if you have this session in your school, you just have to, if it's just a 1 day thing, just take it, and just like, if you want to remember it, it's up to you. If you want to forget it, then like I recommend it. Plus, I also like to hope in the next time for the JianHao Tan video, if we ever see Madam Soot Bang, we hope to see that she's not pregnant anymore, and hopefully we get to see her child as well, which is like a bit nice thing to see, but also it's definitely gonna be very different for the JianHao Tan video now. But hopefully in the next video she's not pregnant again, because like, it's done. Legit, if she was pregnant again in the next video legit like, this whole thing is so broken already lah. So yeah, I'm gonna end this here for today, guys. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, plus turn the notification button so you won't miss any of my future videos. Also guys, I'll be very pleased if you can recommend me some more videos or channels, or any video that I haven't watched yet that you want me to add to. Be sure to put that in the comments. I'll really appreciate that. It really helped me and help this channel. Also, make sure to check out JianHao Tan's channel, links will be in the description. So yeah, that's all. Thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you guys next time for more reaction videos. I'll see you guys in a bit. Take care and peace.